As you know, I love the Festival of the Arts over at Epcot and Walt Disney World. I love seeing different art made by different artists, and in this trip, I learned how those artists got their start from. Side note, I hand out my cards for my webcomic and the link to the Webtoon page to the artists, and a lot of them were happy about how I found my calling in art. And that's not even the best part of this trip. The best part is that I actually met several people who worked at Disney Animation, and some of them from the same movie. One of the artists over at the Germany Pavilion was Scott A. Burrow, and one of the animators at the Animation Academy of the American Pavilion is Michael Montgomery. And both of them worked on The Emperor's New Groove. Scott was one of the assistant animators for Pacha, while Michael worked on the visual effects for the film, since he is a visual effects animator. And not to brag, but he did check out of My Mind. One of the things I learned from my trip is that Lilo & Stitch is a lot of the animators' favorite movies. So I will call Lilo & Stitch animators' favorite movie from now on. And I'll keep a close eye on the end credits from whenever I work on Out of My Mind, since I met some of the people who worked on the film. Also, I bought a ton of art, so here are the art stuff that I got at Epcot. This drawing of the classic Rainbow Tunnel with Mickey Mouse and Figment. If I had the ability to time travel, I would want to go back to where that Rainbow Tunnel was around. This Muppet fan art, this fan art of Max and Roxanne with the artist's signature on it, this pretty painting of a sky done by Meredith Young, this postcard of Epcot that has Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, Chip, Dale, and Figment, this drawing of Bambi. And what's crazier is that I met Fenway Fen, the artist who made that painting, and yet I didn't bring that painting for her to sign, since it was her last day at the Festival of the Arts, and it was my last day over at Epcot. This awesome painting of a vintage Mickey and Minnie done by Jason Ratner, and he signed this painting. This Pocahontas art. This is one of my favorite paintings I got. Anime Bambi. Because anime that we know of today wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Bambi. This Thomas King Kane painting of Bambi. It is beautiful and breathtaking. And I forgot to mention that I love seeing Kincaid's Disney art. My first memory of Kincaid's Disney works is of Dad buying those puzzles. But he hates those puzzles since he finds them hard because of the paintings. This Grace Mouse Detective art, I saw this at the Art of Disney store at the American Pavilion and I was like, I need this. Since The Great Mouse Detective is one of my top 5 favorite Disney movies. This little history book made by Alyssa Brown about Queen Zinga. It's really interesting. It gives me a little bit of history. And from the animation expedition over at Animal Kingdom, I got this drawing of Robin Hood done by Brian James Fincher, who helped me learn how to draw Copper from The Fox and the Hound. This was not at the animation expedition, but rather at the Animation Academy at the American Pavilion at Epcot. And this last one is from the animation expedition at Animal Kingdom as well. This is the drawing of Stitch and Angel done by Gabriel Unda. I really love Gabriel, so I gave him my gift and he gave me his drawing. That's the video of my Festival of the Arts vacation. I'll only go to Disney World just for that festival. Because of the way Disney World is becoming, the park is no longer magical. This is Cartoon Princess, and I'll see you all next time.